Hello guys. The Rich Brain Club presents 10 mind-blowing facts you've never heard before. You might think you know all the trivia out there, but these 10 facts will surprise you. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Yes, the Socratic paradox is alive and kicking, even in this age of instant, accessible, and unlimited information. From surprising facts about the planet to obscure trivia about the animal kingdom to deep secrets about how your body functions. There are so many little-known pieces of information that have the potential to make you say whoa. Don't believe us? Give it a whirl. Here are 10 mind-blowing facts that might make you rethink how much you think you know. Number 1. Black apples exist. We tend to think of apples as being red, though there are, of course, some popular green and yellow varieties. But did you know there are also black apples? Called black diamond apples. They're found in Tibet and are from the Huaniu family of apples, also known as Chinese red delicious. Aside from the black outer color, actually an extremely dark shade of purple, these apples look just like other red delicious apples, down to the white flesh inside. Number 2. Cucamelons, or mouse melons. Plenty of people enjoy eating watermelon. But have you ever tried a cucamelon? While cucamelons or mouse melons sound like they could be related to watermelons and certainly look like tiny grape-sized versions of the larger fruit, they resemble cucumbers inside and have a citrusy taste. Originally from Mexico and Central America, cucamelons can be eaten as they are added to a salad, made into salsa, or even pickled. Number 3. Greenland sharks don't reach sexual maturity until they're 150. Greenland sharks, which are also known as gurry sharks or gray sharks, tend to live long lives. As the longest living vertebrate on the planet, they can swim around the ocean for up to 400 years and don't reach sexual maturity until they're 150. Number 4. Clams have feet. Clams have the most control of their movement using their foot. This foot allows for a certain amount of lateral, side-to-side, movement. However, this foot is most useful for allowing the clam to burrow into the sand. Number 5. Your mouth produces about 1 to 2 liters of saliva a day. You may find that your mouth gets a little dry when you're nervous. But on most days, you produce about 1 to 2 liters of saliva. The saliva is produced mainly from 3 salivary glands on the inside of our cheeks, at the bottom of our mouth and under the jaw at the front of our mouth. Saliva is made up by mostly water, 98%, with electrolytes, enzymes, and cells. Every day, about 1 to 2 liters of saliva is produced. That's a large amount. Number 6. Did you know Americans thought tomatoes were poisonous until the early 19th century? Back in the 1700s, people deemed tomatoes poison apples. That's because tomatoes are highly acidic, and so when European aristocrats ate them off their pewter plates, the food leached lead from the dish and passed it on to the diner. That resulted in lead poisoning, which could sometimes cause death, according to Smithsonian. The poison apple myth prevailed in Britain and its North American colonies for more than 200 years until it was dispelled in the early 1800s. Number 7. Viagra can help plants stand up straighter and last longer. Sounds funny, but Viagra may typically be prescribed to humans. But it also gives plants a boost, helping them stand up more erect and last longer. According to Israeli scientist Yaakov Leshem, from Bar-Ilan University, flowers that had been given Viagra looked much fresher and their color remained longer. Number 8. Have you heard our taste buds grow up with us? Have you noticed that spinach became easier to eat as you grew older? Or maybe it was anchovies or olives. Whatever the food, In 2015, a survey conducted by Butterkist revealed some insights as to why this might be. According to Butterkist's research, each person is born with approximately 10,000 taste buds that are replaced around every 2 weeks. However, as we get older, taste buds stop being replaced, and those numbers start to decrease. This causes flavors that were too intense when we were younger to become more palatable as we age. Number 9. George Washington never actually lived in Washington, D.C. That's right. The first president of the United States never lived in Washington, D.C. He lived in New York, the nation's first capital, and Philadelphia. John Adams was actually the first U.S. president to live in D.C. And as for why Washington never lived in the White House? Because he died before the establishment was finished. Number 10. Black teeth were a sign of wealth in 18th century in England. In 18th century England, sugar was a valuable commodity that was consumed in excess. Because it was expensive, it was mostly enjoyed only by the rich, like Queen Elizabeth I. As a result, if someone had black teeth, a sign of eating too much sugar, they were considered to be wealthy. See how times have changed. So guys, what are your thoughts? Have you find out anything new from this video? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends, so we can keep making them. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and remember to click on the notification bell.